Yeah. Asante sana. Kwa majina naitwa Humphrey Muchuma. Mimi ni mfanyabiashara, pia ni aspirant wa 2027 Webuye West seat. Nimefurahi sana kuja hapa kushirikiana na wanafunzi, kusherekea utamaduni wetu na pia kusherekea talanta zetu. Kama vijana wakiwa hapa, kuna vijana wana talanta nyingi sana ambazo tunaweza kuzipeleka kule, kuzipa kipaumbele na kuzitetea na kuweza kuzipatia kipaumbele ili waweze kufaidika kimaisha. Vile tunafahamu saizi dunia ya sasa, it's not all about, classroom. It's not all about like books. Kuna other ways that our young people can come up and be successful in their lives. And that's why we need to empower our young people, and especially our young girls. There's a lot that can be done for our young people to find success. These young people are passionate. They're very passionate about their lives. They're passionate about their talents. They're passionate about what they can do. The only thing that we need to do as leaders is to come together, and I like the efforts that have been put in place. From the school to the community leaders. We have a freakware here with us. Even the people from the media being here to champion this initiative, making our young people, giving audience to our young people, exposing the talent they have, supporting the monies that we've given, the certificates that we've been given, the applause that you've gotten. That really matter for the young people. And I think there are a lot of challenges we are facing here as a community. And what as leaders we need to do is to try and focus, because we cannot just depend on CDF. CDF is money provided by the government, and we know where it's being directed. It's directed mostly to schools and supporting young people. But, supporting schools especially, and bursaries, supporting the buildings. But there's a lot that can be done as leaders. We need to go out there and get supporters. We need to go out there, talk to friends. We need to go there, get funders. And we also need to be to have a mindset whereby we're not just thinking about ourselves. We need to think about what is happening out in the global world. For these young people that you're seeing here, the digital space is going to be big. With their modeling, there's a lot they can do, from a social media aspect. And it's paying really good money. Social media pays really good money. And you just need to put that effort. And with the right kind of leadership in place, you can actually see these things coming to make economic sense to our community. That is something that is lacking a lot. Even things to do with like smart agriculture. And I think we need to also start exploring those kind of things. Smart agriculture. Next time I'll come with my AI team. We need to explore robotics, because that's also a talent. And the future is heading towards that. So it doesn't mean that when we talk about digital, we are running away from the local mwananchi. Everything is going digital. Whether it's agriculture, whether we're talking about these projects, the Chinese have made tools that can be used by young people. For example, for the brick industry, we have tools that can actually help our young people be successful in making a living. So we need to explore every other area, whether it's sports. You're going to organize sports for our young people within our ward, and possibly also take it towards other wards as well. But we need to be specific. Like our young people are really struggling. And why are they struggling? What efforts can be put in place? It cannot be done by one person. It needs a community. We need to work as a community to make sure that we achieve that change. That is very important.
Mheshimiwa, you talked something small about the educative part of this region and this community.
Yeah.
Now, Webuye West, people from Webuye West are facing challenges. There is a challenge to do with water. There is a challenge to do with the health, the field of health.
Yeah.
Now, the ground is really saying that you are the incumbent. Just in case the ground says the truth, you are the incoming. What are you doing? What are you going to do to make sure you're tackling these issues that are affecting people from Webuye West?
So even as we're speaking right now, I'm working with a group of people to tackle the issue of water. You get to see like what you're doing. You see, like we don't want to depend on the maji ya kisima, because we know like the truth be spoken, it's not clean. It's not clean water. We need to have like boreholes drilled. We need, and this can only be achieved not by I working by myself. The government can only do that much, but you are the people's representative. You need to go seek assistance, and you should not be afraid, because that is how the world works. You need to go out there, talk to people, talk to, you know, we have donors that are across the country. We make these trips to the US, to the UK, you know. We also have local people that can come in, banks like KCB, Cooperative Bank, Equity Bank, play a huge role in medicine, play a huge role in education. Those need to be our friends. And it's something that every leader needs to adopt. Just recently we were in Uasin Gishu, and I was shocked. We raised 25 million. How? To support young people, to support children, to, you know, to pay their school fees. We have a school that's going by the name of Zalendo. It's adopting a similar model that we have in Starehe, where, you know, all your school fees is paid. Why can't we have it here? You know, and it's organized through a marathon, you know, and there's great potential. The only thing that will change us, basically, especially the people of Western, is if we come together, we work together. If we have a mindset where we are saying, it's not just about us, it's about our community. It's not about Humphrey, it's about my neighbor. It's about our community growing and us serving our purpose. And that is bringing development to our area, both socially, economically, to our people. That's what I say.
As we finish off, your last words to people of Webuye West.
My last words, just make sure that, you know, when that time comes, vote wisely. Choose the leaders that you want to basically lead you. Don't be misguided. Don't make a mistake of, you know, 5 years is a very, very long time. And you know what has been happening? The people of Webuye West need to make that decision. And it's important for them to take that chance and make that decision. It's gonna be a very, very important decision. And it's also going to be a very important decision for our community as a whole. So that's basically my last take. And we need, as a community, to understand that we are not competing just amongst ourselves. We are not competitors. We need to support each other. If we take that direction, we'll go far. So look at your neighbor as somebody that can support you, somebody that you can work with. I'll give you another scenario. We have projects going on in Uasin Gishu. We have projects going in Nyanza, just our neighbors, even in Central. We have communities, you know, an acre of land, if you planted tomatoes, just tomatoes, it will give you 1 million. By the end of the year, 1 million tomatoes. There is a huge shortage of soya beans in the country. We are importing over 150,000 metric tons of soya beans. That is why our chicken feed is expensive compared to Uganda. The eggs that are coming from Uganda are cheaper because they have in excess of soya beans, but we are importing. That is a gap. Our farmers need to understand that. Planting maize, you know, we've dwelt in sugar, you know, and it's brought us a lot of mess. But we need to understand that the other opportunities, we need to be economically empowered. We have a dairy plant just seated idle here in Webuye town. I mean, there is so much that we can do if we have the right kind of mentality and leadership. That's what I'll say.
We wish all the best as you continue helping the people of Webuye.